Shakedown Shenanigans show. It's the Shakedown Shenanigans show. Whoa, go let him know. Whoa, go let him know. Whoa, LRP. Going for broke. Laughing off the words that I quote. You'll find it dope. Into your veins, from the New York Giants to the whole damn game. Setting the sports world all in flames. Hit that subscribe, man. I talk my talk, they clip my clips. Yeah. Mic on fire, I flip my scripts. From draft night dreams to the sideline smoke, I crack one joke, whole fan base woke. Win, lose, we still go live. Chat going wild when it takes collide. Ask Ghost, same, freeze, Shakes and E, they ride this way. That's a stamp on me.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. We are finally here, the world premiere. LRP on the ones and twos. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to say this right off top. Y'all going to have to excuse the voice. I lost it over the weekend because it's a huge celebration going on in my own personal space. I don't care if my champion is already moved on and ready to tackle the next thing. I understand that. But they're going to celebrate, man. Shout out to Sam Houston State University, man, at the NDA National Dance Competition, collegiate. Best of the best in the collegiate. It was like a combine for dancers and cheer, man. And my offspring, my wonderful, beautiful children. My daughter, bro, she won. The team won. The university won. It was fantastic. They killed it. And they swept, too. They swept, y'all. So I say this right off rip. Excuse the voice. You know what I mean? I was yelling, screaming, cheering for my babies all weekend. You know, man. So, but huge shout out to them. And to everybody, man, welcome. If you just tuning in, if you just came across the YouTube and you figured out that a whole bunch of people got channels, Brother LRP, 1/6 of the mighty and dynamic and brilliant Shakedown crew. And this is my installment of Last Word Poet, Shakedown Shenanigans, you know what I mean, where it's going to be a good time. And you heard it in the beginning. I play too much. So that's what you can expect on this channel every Tuesday morning. And we've been around for a while, you know what I mean? Been at it for a while. It's been a while since I've been on these morning airwaves, but it feel good to be back in the seat, you know what I mean? So shout out to the brothers. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the crew. You know what I mean? Let everybody know, hey, LRP, Shakedown Shenanigans, Tuesday morning. Tell them to come check us out, man. Listen in. Got content. We're going to be talking about things and all that. So that's what you can expect on this channel. Of course, Giants. So if you just finding the Shakedown 2.0 and Black Book and Black Freezy TV and Shakes Montana Entertainment and Shakes TV and Ghost Big Talk, you know what I mean? So if you just finding all the brothers, this show will be talking about Giants, of course. We are diehard Giants fans, but we also talk about sports. So we're going to get into sports news. We're going to be talking Giants, of course, football, basketball, and all around just having a good time with a comedic satire added to it because, you know, I'm a damn fool. So it is what it is. So now that I had my little acapella joint going on, I'm going to step everybody into a beat that I made last night for the first time. My first time, no lessons. You know what I'm saying? Gonna feel like you're walking into a trance. I created this shit last night. I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers walking around the fire. Just grooving. I know. But yeah, so as we we get into things, I'll turn it down. You know what I mean? I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? But appreciate the likes, appreciate the subscribe. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the tribe. This is fairly a new channel. You know what I mean? So get the likes up, subscribe button. And leave a comment if you enjoy what you hear. You know what I mean? Shout out to Woof. What's going on, bro? Ain't nothing. We just chilling, you know what I mean? Giving the people something to do in the morning and listen to on your way to work. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Tackle that like button, like Double said. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. But so weekend's over and we're gonna get into it. First step, man. I am pleased to hear, even though I was out in Daytona having a good time. You know what I mean? Weather was awesome. Before we get into it, this is what the first topic is going to be. I leave that up for the people. But as I monologue for a little bit, I got to say, I would be remiss if I did not say, I'm going to need Daytona Beach to step up the food game. Maybe I was in the wrong area. I don't know what it was, but I need to go and step up the food game. You know, I was looking forward to some unique to the area, unique to the culture in there, what they got going on. Weather was gorgeous, no bugs. That was fantastic. But definitely going to need to step up the food game. Barbecue was terrible. Let's just say it. You know what I mean? Barbecue was terrible. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. What you doing? Don't say you got a barbecue joint and come out with I don't even remember what I had. I think they used the Glory greens. The Glory, what was them? The joints that come in the can? I think that's the collard greens that I got. Y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, while I was away, did some research when I got back to find out, and I'm always keeping my ear to the street and everything. Check out the Black Book, you know what I mean? Check out Ghost Talk, Big Talk, check out Shakes, check out those rankings, you know what I mean? So definitely I've been keeping my ear to the street and what's going on out there. And 97%, man, we only missing 3 guys. The one guy in the middle there, Big Dex. I hope you working it out. I hope the team working it out. This is not a show, or this isn't. I don't share with everyone else or others. I don't know they share, but me personally, I would love for them to work this out. Pay that man, Dexter Lawrence. We do not want you to go anywhere. You know what I mean? I do think it's time for us as fans to kind of at least want to keep a couple people now. You know, we run everybody out of town. Can we keep somebody? Can we show some love to somebody? You know what I mean? Free Nick tickets. You know what I mean? Hamilton role or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man could be playing the dude that do the pants. You know what I mean? Hercules Mulligan. Come on, man. We got to keep Hercules Mulligan. So pay that man. Let him play football. You know what I mean? I did read something that DJ Reader maybe an option. Those two together will be a fantastic move, if you ask me, especially with the brother Darius coming up in the ranks. So pay that man. And then other two, you know, I think just injured or didn't show up or yet or whatever. But everybody else is there. Neighbors is there. Scat is there, which is a good sign. I hope these guys are on track. Please continue on with the nutrition. Continue on with the regimen, continue on with the PT, get those bones correct, body right again. You know what I mean? I created this one that you hear too. It's pretty good, huh? Dang, no lessons, you know? No lessons. But so I'm very excited about the people that showed up to camp. That means something. You know what I mean? Folks getting ready for OTAs and off-season programs and workouts or whatever. I know this isn't actually camp yet. I know this is camp attendance, but you know, people just reporting for the off season, getting things rocking and rolling. As this show and this series gets rocking and rolling, everybody's in attendance. So that's much, much appreciated. And I'm glad to hear it. Y'all keep at it, man. Let's go. And we move on to what's next is the draft, man. Draft, bro, is all around the world and it's coming up. We here. We made it so far. We all doing fairly well. I know if we don't have football, things go crazy in the streets, you know? So we need football back because folks go crazy. I meant to hit the laugh one. Thank you. So, all right, I said okay. But so draft rumors are going crazy. We don't know what we're picking at 5. I think my viewpoint and vision changes by the day. That's why I can't wait for this to hurry up and be over with so we can find out who we're gonna get. Because I mean, I've been switching from offensive lineman to Sonny Styles to Jeremiah Love to only thing tight end I haven't looked at, you know, and quarterback, of course, and all that. But yeah, so I'm excited. I can't wait for it to be here. I don't know who they're gonna pick. I know there's all kinds of smoke screens and whatnot. It's been wild, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. I'm more so hoping that the offense that this draft pick goes to the offense. Um, Whether it's offensive lineman or running back, I don't know. So I'm curious to see what Matt Nagy gonna do too. But I'm excited about it, man. I'm curious to see what Matt Nagy's gonna do, but I am excited. We're gonna find out. I did a mock draft. Been messing around. Tired of doing them, to tell you the truth. It's just something to do on the side. We shall see. We shall see. And like that and see what we got here. This will be, you know what I mean, a cup of coffee for the people. I ain't gonna hold it too long, you know what I mean? First episode and everything. But we will go out about an hour. I forgot to say that in the beginning. It'll probably be an hour-long show, you know, just so all people don't know. I was like, oh man, Shakedown production. You motherfuckers be talking for 2 hours, 3 hours. Well, sometimes we do, goddammit. We've been out here for a while, you know, and have a good time when we talk. So kind of lose track of time sometimes when you're having fun. But either way, what's big on my plate in the immediate future is these NBA play-ins and playoffs is getting ready to get started. I've been kind of checking it out all year, you know what I mean? Checking out a game here and there when you can. But during the year, so many daggone games, let's be real. I would probably say 87% of America don't really get involved until this time. So if you fall in one of those categories like myself, it's time to get rocking and rolling. It's time to watch some good basketball. Even keeping your ear to the street all season. Got some talented folks out there in Dallas, and some fresh young faces that are really setting the league on fire. You know what I mean? And I'm enjoying watching these people play basketball. Folks, to Cooper Flag, to what's my brother Wimby. You know, I was really excited about him coming in. And his ability and the way he plays the game. What got me even more excited and confident that this dude was going to be all right is that he followed the blueprint of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know, as far as his training, as far as getting his body right, as far as being able to move like that, when your body look like that, pause, you know what I mean? So shouts out to him for doing the work, putting in the work. I know he's dealing with something right now, but that kid, bro, if y'all haven't watched that kid, which I know you have, you know, how could you not? He's ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. And you know, of course, you gotta deal with Shay Alexander on, you know what I mean? So there's some problems out there. And so I'm excited about this season playoff run. I think we got Lakers and Houston. I don't think that's I think it's Lakers and Houston. They got it first. Now that I mention it and think about it. But excited about my Pistons, man. So a couple of years ago, the brothers asked me, they said, we was talking about basketball. They said, LRP, who's your favorite team? And I said, shit, I don't really have one, you know, at the time. But I told him, I said, well, it was like, nah, you got to pick a team. This is usually always player driven, you know? So he's like, nah, you got to pick a team. I said, do I have to? I mean, I kind of watch everybody. And then it was like, so long story short, ended up saying if I had to pick a team, it would be the Pistons. Always like the Pistons. So they've been my team ever since that. And since then, had some down years, you know what I mean? But man, Cade and them brothers over there doing their thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how far they go this year. I know we got a lot of Knicks fans, but the brothers are on the board and panel and this, that, and the third. So I know we beat them a couple of times, but we weren't talking at the time, so I really couldn't say shit. I still wanted to say shit. It was one of those situations. It's like, yeah, I was quiet. But rooting for the Hornets. Hornets been balling. Rooting for the Hornets, please. I need them to end that season. He said you want the season to end. He was like, end this madness. Put me out my misery. He said, I'm ready to go fishing. Halfway there, that's so I can take a drink. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I see a lot of motherfuckers be drinking water all the time on stage. But either way, play in, got some but this isn't the what should be I'm gonna switch it to this one. Playoffs. You know what I mean? Playoffs. I would like to see, the Nuggets is still strong. That so just speaking now, continuing on with the conversation about talent in the NBA, man. Nuggets is going crazy. Man is back from the Celtics, and they've been balling. Life fan, I guess. Name forgives me, escapes me right now. But either way, I'm excited. Play-in is tonight. We got the first game tonight. The information that I know is that the Lakers are playing. They have Houston in their first matchup. So that's LeBron and AD going at it. That's a conversation. That's a series to talk about. I think they're putting the Lakers out. I'm not sure if Luka is out this whole series. Let me look that up for people real quick. Because I'm not sure why they keep on giving. They think Houston is just going, sweep them, or it's not going to be competitive. And from what I've been watching of the Lakers, they've been improving. So I'm not sure if that's going to be an easy series for them. But we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see if Luka suffers something that's going to keep him out the whole series. I know he's kind of banged up, but I didn't know he wasn't playing. 16 hours ago, Luka update latest as Lakers star returns to Los Angeles. Where'd he go? So yeah, I know he's out, but he's coming back. And then they got Reeves. Been out. But yeah, they coming back. So if they get those two boys back, I think they're gonna be all right. Might not be that cakewalk, So we'll see. We'll see. And what's another series that intrigues me and that intrigues you guys? I'd like to hear from you guys to see what series you're looking for. I know you said Hornet series. So they play Miami. Hornets been balling. Could be even, I know they still in a situation where they're doing a play-in, but sometimes they can sneak in, Sometimes you can sneak in. But so yeah, games start tonight. Good luck to all your teams, your respective teams. You know what I mean? Hope you have a successful playoff series, and let's play some basketball, man. And we'll be talking about that in the upcoming weeks as things get rocking and rolling. But moving on to now, this conversation here about Wemby for MVP brought up the topic of this requirement. Now, I understand that you got to play a certain amount of games to be considered, for an award like this. But he played damn near all of them. You know what I mean? I think there's only like one or two that's in jeopardy due to oblique injury or whatever. I saw that when he got hit. But hopefully he'll be back to form and he'll be back. But to not be considered, and I think there was even Cade Cunningham fell victim to this because he, dropped some games. I think that it probably should be lowered at least about maybe 5 games. I think it's 65. And put it back up to 60 or whatever. I don't know. This dude shouldn't be out of the running just because a couple of goddamn games, if you ask me. Like Freezy said, Knicks beat the Sixers. I can see that. What up, Moses? Peace, man. Peace. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? First morning show back here on the Shakedown Shenanigans. And oh, y'all, we got some shenanigans, dude. We got some shenanigans. About to get to the shenanigans. So it's gonna be a good time throughout this series, man. So definitely tell the people and let the people know because folks been acting up. But getting back to the MVP race, man. This is my vote. I know that got the Joker involved. He's always involved. Shay is involved. Cade was involved. I think he should be involved. Wemby has been balling. Man, dude is phenomenal, man. He is phenomenal. You know what I mean? But shout out to them. Just want to give people, you got to give the people the flowers, Got to give the people the flowers. If you're just tuning in, want to apologize in the brief, let the people know. Sorry about the voice. You got to excuse the voice. You know what I mean? I was celebrating the championship win. Directly connected to my family tree. And I'm super proud of the work that the Sam Houston State University dance team, Orange Pride, did on that stage this weekend. And all the people and all the colleges. I mean, it was all the colleges from across the country that was there. They gave it their all to do what they do. And I also would be remiss that, look, the people out there and whoever this touches, there needs to be more funding. The school needs to designate more funding to these schools and their dance and cheer teams. They suffer the same injuries that football players, basketball players, everybody do. You understand what I'm saying? My daughter dealt with, high ankle sprains, you know what I'm saying? ACL sprain, MCL sprain, shoulders, ankles, hands, feet, toes. You know what I mean? Broke toes. Like, come on. There needs to be something for them because those are athletes. They be up 5 in the morning killing it. Up before the sun with the straight Mamba mentality, running on the beach. So I give it up for them because this was the first time in their history, like 17, the coach. Shout out to the coach. He like the Bill Belichick of this, program. 17 championship wins. 17. You know what I mean? For D1A division school. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at. So I'm off my soapbox. But that's why the voice sound the way it is. But appreciate you listening and tuning in anyway. And on to the shenanigans. Now, I ain't trying to be messy. First off, disclaimer. I ain't trying to be messy. Trying to be messy, right? That ain't what I do. But at the same time, this thing got me, right? So this is why I'm bringing it up for real. So this story got me. First, I thought it was real. Then I thought it was fake. Then I was like, what the hell is going on that people talking about? What I'm talking about here, sports world, media hype, coaches having, doing things, having a good time with other people, outside of the business, but inside the business. and this, that, and the third ain't nobody's business. You know what I mean? Jumping the gun. Then, I mean, as it gets deeper, but sometimes, look, America, y'all got to chill on any kind of preconceived notions that you may have about this or me. I don't give a damn. I'm going to tell you this straight up. There's some crazy shit going on with this. You know what I mean? Almost like a movie, because from when it originally broke, I was like, oh, okay, who cares? You know what I mean? Whatever. But then it was like, nah, there's been talks about trades with AJ Brown and AJ Brown going to the Patriots. And I was like, nah, wait a minute. I want AJ Brown. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? How they just going to do that? You know, the Eagles always doing some crazy shit, you know, and always sneaking. That's how they got Smith. So, you know, there's some history here. So there's layers to the shit. But all I'm saying is, so they talking, and that might be a possibility. But then this dude, somebody else said, oh shit, there was more people there. Somebody didn't condense the goddamn picture, make it seem like it was only them two, but motherfucking Charles and Larry was over by the pool right there too. You know what I'm saying? From what they say. Whatever. I'm like, all right. So that's some bullshit. So I moved on. Then said, nah, that shit ain't true. It was them two, because somebody old lady was like, yo, I'm gonna just slide you this cash. You go check these motherfuckers out. And the dude was like, well, she ain't give me enough. And these motherfuckers paying more, so I'm just gonna see what it is. And here we go. So I don't know. But I thought it was important to say. And we move on. Shenanigan of the week. Shenanigan of the week goes to, I'll get my little drum roll. Hold on for a second. We got a drum roll here. Hold on. Boom. Yeah. That's a drum roll. So Shakedown winner of the week goes to my man from LA SWAT. Hard day at work. And as we get this morning started, we do know that we got to set up our shit for later on. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to put a motherfucker in the trance. You know what I'm saying? That man said, I don't give a fuck what's going on over there. That motherfucker going to jail. I gotta look at these hoes. That's what he said. He said, I got to find out what I'm doing tonight. Shenanigan of the week goes to that gentleman. How do you get caught like that? I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. America, keep laughing. You definitely keep me laughing. So salute to everybody. Salute to you. This has been Shakedown Shenanigans. That concludes our show this morning. Hope you have a good day at work. Tell Tracy from accountant, do not steal your stapler. You know what I'm saying? And everybody have a good time. Be safe out in the streets. Drive safe. This is Last Real Poet. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.